Good morning, and welcome to Get the Body of a Tantric Sex God. Now, the 5 main points to getting the body of a Tantric Sex God are: drink only water, use the Buddhist version of intermittent fasting, can eat whole food, plant-based meals. Number 4 is body weight circuit training. And right now, what I'm going to do is draw your attention to the links below this video. If you haven't seen anything below this video, then you need to get yourself to YouTube's dedicated page for this video. Easy. Just find the link. It should be right around here. The little icon for YouTube. Give that a click or two. It'll take you right there, and you'll see a bunch of information. In fact, you'll have to click the Show More button to see all the information. It starts off saying you could register for the next series. Below that, it says to donate. Below that, it says remember. Below that, it says the series of 52 lessons. Below that, it says YouTube channels. Below that, it says Facebook pages. Below that, it says free online resources. Get the body of a Tantric Sex God. So you click that right now. It'll take you to a page. This is one to get the body of a Tantric Sex God, and it has a 5-point outline. Click the link on number 4, body weight circuit training. That'll take you to the page that says number 4, body weight circuit training. It has a bunch of videos, and towards the bottom it has 4 categories of body weight exercises. The first one reads legs and lungs. Click that link. It'll take you to the page entitled Legs and Lungs. Okay, now we're up to speed. Legs and lungs is a phrase coined by, well, I'm not sure, but I think it was coined by Matt Fury. Matt Fury's, I think, his popularity, he came to my attention, more than 10 years ago. Just about 10 years ago, he came to my attention. So, salute Matt Fury. So, legs and lungs, if you do leg exercises the right way, not only will increase the strength of your legs, it will increase the strength of your cardiopulmonary system, which is great. So let's get right to it. Now, a quick reminder, I'm disabled, so I'm going to teach many variations for this. Some are for newbies and some are for advanced practitioners. There's always a way to make it more advanced without using any equipment, without using any weights. And remember, working out without equipment is crucial for longevity and sustainability. So let's get right to it. Now, this is a home video. This is a free video. The protection quality is poor. Now, there's many ways of doing squats. The most popular way in the gym is to do the squats on your heels. That builds enormous quads. I don't recommend doing that, and here's why. We aren't designed to run on our heels. We're designed to sprint on the balls of our feet. Look at professional athletes. Look at football players in the line of scrimmage. They're on the balls of their feet. Look at boxers. They're on the balls of their feet. Look at a toddler learning how to walk. He's padding around on the balls of our feet. When we are in a life or death situation, our blood mass leaves our prefrontal cortex and leaves our midbrain and sinks into our brainstem, we go straight to the balls of our feet. It can be argued that, kinesthetically speaking, we're designed to function on the balls of our feet. So for our strength to be exercised, to be truly functional, to give us practical real-world strength, many people recommend doing squats on the balls of your feet. Now, these are not people who use weights. These people use body weight. Remember, our goal is not to become an Olympic weightlifter. Our goal is to become lean and healthy and energetic and have great longevity and have wonderful health, and only 4 to 16 minutes a day. On average, a 10-minute workout. So if that's your goal, try this advice. Remember, the test of this advice is not whether it's popular, but whether it works for you. So follow this advice for 30 to 90 days and notice your results. So we're talked about doing squats on the balls of the feet. And so here's a great one. This is very silly, but consider a source. I like standing like Superman. And that's how I like to do the squats. So the feet are comfortable, a natural distance apart. Natural distance apart. Weight on the balls of the feet. Hands on the hips. Squat down and come back up. And this may adjust for comfort. Squat down, come back up. Side view. Squat down, come back up. So, to keep the knees over the balls of the feet, the hips are going back. Your tushy's going that way. Hips back. Now, some people say, hey, I'm not sure if I can do that. I'm so scared I'm going to hurt myself. Then start off with chair squats. So can you see me over here? I don't want to hit my face against the computer. So here's my chair. And hands on the hips. And you're just touching your tushy to the chair and coming back up. Now that might not sound like much, but if you do 20 seconds as fast as you can, here we go. So that was 20 seconds. My heart's going pretty fast right now. Now you might say, wait, Lama Jigme, in the gym when I was in high school, they said you want to breathe out on the exertion. Well, what my calisthenic coaches have taught me is the body is a lot like an accordion. When you push an accordion, the air comes out. When you pull an accordion, the air comes in. When we go from a standing position to a compressed position, the air naturally goes out. Whether it's a chair squat, or whether it's a full squat. Now you might say, great, but what if I do that for 6 months and I desire a challenge? Then start experimenting with going with a free squat without the chair, and eventually you'll notice yourself going lower and lower. That's natural. If it's scary, that's okay. You haven't done that full squat since childhood. But look at 3-year-olds, look at 4-year-olds. They do full range of motion without even thinking about it. Now you could say, well, Lama Jimmy, what happens when I do this? And what happens when I'm able to do full range toe squats and I require a greater challenge? Then you do jumping toe squats. And it sounds more difficult than it really is. So I'm not really catching a lot of air. But by intending to leave the ground, you're activating more muscles than just standing straight and straightening your legs. It also gets the heart going faster, the lungs working more. And I promise when you do this in the full body weight circuit, you'll be just sweating bullets. Because let's face it, if you're only going to work out for 10 minutes, you gotta make those 10 minutes effective. So there you have it. Doing squats with zero weight on the balls of your feet. Either touching your tushy to the chair, touching your tushy, dropping your tushy all the way down, or adding a jump is the key. I promise you, when you do this, it will work your calves, it'll work your hamstrings, it'll work your extensors, it'll work your quads, and it'll work your glutes, in addition to your lungs and your heart. You do this every morning, and you'll be glad you did. Now, once again, this is just the first of 4 exercises for the strength training circuit. The next exercise I'll teach you, most likely Monday, will be, I'm not sure, we'll see it on Monday. Let me see here real quick. What's the button say? Oh, pressing exercises. Great. So we'll get to that on Monday. I thank you for your time and your kind attention. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. I thank you for being willing to improve your life and improve your diet and improve your fitness. I thank you for watching these videos with an open heart and an open mind. I thank you for what donations you send my way, because that's how monks survive. Remember, the goal is not to make the cover of Fitness and Muscle, but to be a Tantric Sex God who has enough strength and vitality to make love every day, no less twice a day if you so or she or so desires. The best way to learn some of those Tantric sex skills is just to attend my weekly meditation class. You can find a link below this video to register for the next series of classes. Before you go, I want to remind you to find the like icon. It's a thumbs up icon. Give that bad boy a click. That'll reveal 3 social media buttons. It'll reveal a Facebook button, a Twitter button, a Google Plus button. Click those bad boys. Share this with your friends and acquaintances. Bye-bye.